Hello. So, I'm outside. It's our first warm day of April, and I'm not wearing a jacket, so that's fun. I wanted to make this video real quick, to just address that, I know I made some strange videos a couple days ago. I realized that I had a problem after, no one was home, and I started freaking out, and that's when I uploaded those two shorts in that one video. I think it was just called "I'm Fucking Crazy" or something like that. And I took off my clothes, and I was just running around in my backyard, and I was just laying in the grass, and I was like, maybe I have a problem. So, I've been really struggling lately, and I tried to make a video. It was 4 takes. I had 4 takes, and one of the videos was 28 minutes long. And I just couldn't collect my thoughts. Like, nothing I was saying was making any sense. So I'm not gonna try and explain it, because I don't know how to yet. I haven't, like, figured out how to process anything yet. I'm seeing a therapist. I'm gonna see her tomorrow, and she's gonna try and find me a sexual trauma therapist specialist, because I think that's been a big reason why I've been suffering a lot lately, because I've been sitting alone with my thoughts for a while, because I've been out of college. I've had a lot of time to think to myself. All I'm doing is thinking, trying to figure out how to just make it stop, you know? To make all the bad things go away, and I can't. And it was just too much for me. And the last time I had a freak out, well, other than recently, other than yesterday, my dad was in the ER, and my brother was in Boston, and he's going to Boston University college soon. It was just like a lot, and I was so lonely, and you know, it was a lot. I talked about it in one of my videos, but and I had a freak out over that. I took the next day off. I did call out of work, and I was just like, today I just want to try to not freak out. I did, like, nothing. I just tried to relax, and I didn't have a freak out. Nothing irritated me. I was just trying my best. And then, what happened after that? I went to work, and I was just like, yeah, I've been having a bad time, and I was upset, like I was crying and stuff like that, but I wasn't having like a big freak out. And then, I believe this was, it's kind of hard for me to remember, but, then, I had a dream about one of my old friends, and, I found their old account on Discord. They lost the email to it, so they don't use it anymore, and we got into a couple fights, so we stopped talking, and I was just venting on their old, account, just saying, you know, you were the only person that really always stuck it out for me, and I really wish that I could hug you right now, and if I could, I would just have some tea with you. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, holy shit, I can do that. I know where she lives. So, and forgive me if I'm talking about this and I accidentally used the wrong pronouns. He was Mason for a long time, like maybe 3 or 4 years, and then she decided to go back to being Mace. So, and I had like 2 hours before work, which I have work in like 30 minutes too, but I had to go to work at 3. It was a Sunday, and I woke up, it was like 1:30 or something, and I got out of bed, and I was like, I gotta find her. So I get dressed, I don't even put on deodorant or comb my hair, and I'm just running up and down the stairs, and my family's downstairs, and like, what are you doing? And I don't want to talk to anyone, because I'm like, I want to do my own thing. Like, I don't want anyone to bother me. So I'm just like, I'm gonna go to Agway. I'm gonna go to Agway and get some stuff for Millie, you know. I didn't go to Agway. I never went there. And they were like, okay, why are you rushing? And I'm like, I have to go to work soon. I just don't have time. I trying to find her house, I took the highway by accident, so I literally wasted 10 minutes because I had to go up the highway, turn around, and go back down the highway, and that was so annoying because it was just one turn. I had to take the second left, and I took the first left onto the highway. So anyway, I got there, I showed up, I knocked on the door, and I was like, hey, does Mason still live here? And her grandma opened the door and was like, yeah, she still lives here. And she called up and was like, a dead name, someone's here to visit you. And I could hear her, and she said, what? I'm in the shower. And her grandma was like, do you want to take a seat? And I was like, yeah. And I waited there for, if it's like 2 minutes or so. And I hear her come out, she says, hello? And I stand up and I turn around and I'm like, hey, I came to find you. And she was on the phone with her boyfriend, and she was like, I love you, I'll see you later, I gotta go. And I was so nervous, I just, because we had been in fights, it was on and off, things, just everything, but I felt like this was not the first time I had thought about her, and I was just struggling a lot, and I was just like, I can't just wait here, I have to do something. Even if it was a bad idea, at least I did something. So I went over, I hung out for a while, we talked, got an update on things, and she was like, yeah, we could be friends again, I don't want you to go too fast, it's up to you, because you were the one who took contact before. So I was like, yeah. That same night, I was texting her, and I was like, are you busy tonight? Like, let's hang out. Do you want sushi? She was like, yeah. And then she texted me later, and she was like, I'm sorry, my boyfriend's upset that I'm gonna hang out with you. He wanted me to hang out with him tonight. So I was like, oh, you guys made plans already? And she was like, no, he's just really upset. And I was like, okay. And it just reminded me of the reason we started fighting in the first place was because she had a girlfriend that, it was a whole situation, but we ended up fighting over a relationship, and a lot of my issues are because love has just destroyed everything for me. It's just taken everything from me. It's separated my family, it's taken my friends away from me, it's caused me so much trauma. It just sucks. It's awful. I truly believe that I'll never be married. I'll never find a soulmate or a lifelong partner because people change, and I'm not gonna settle for something that sucks. So I really don't have faith in it. I have faith that I'm gonna find a boyfriend again, but it's not gonna last. So I basically got triggered, and I was like, okay, if you're upset by this, because she was like, I don't know what to do, I want to hang out with you, but he needs me right now, so I was like, you're not gonna have fun if we hang out tonight, so just, go be with him. And she was like, okay, we'll do this another day. I was more upset that I already bought the sushi. I was like, well, damn it, that was $9 sushi, But I was thinking about it at work, and I was getting angry, and I came home, and because I told her, I'm gonna text you when I get back from work, so it was like 9, and I was just like, I'm sorry, we can't be friends because I'm a terrible person, and I'm just gonna bring you down because I know you're happy now, but I'm miserable. And it's like we switched places from how it was before. I'm just completely miserable, I'm a fucking wreck, and I'm just like so emotionally destroyed right now. I don't know what's going on with me. It was selfish of me to come and find you because I really needed a friend, and I didn't think about what you wanted. And the special thing about Mace for me is that she doesn't give up on me. She's not like, oh, if you think that, then we don't have to be friends. She's like, you're being insane, and you're splitting on me, and I think you have BPD, and we can still be friends, and it's fine. Like, it doesn't, I know that you're just really upset right now, and I understand. And everyone else has just been like, I'm just gonna give you space. And that's not what I need. I want someone to talk to. I don't need any more space. And I think I've just been really unlucky with people like that lately. Nothing wrong with them. It's not anything wrong with that. People don't understand how to deal with situations like this, but MC understands what I'm going through, and we were always like that. We were always tight as hell. She was the only person who, like, really understood the mental struggles that I went through. And, So yeah, that's one of the reasons I was like, I really needed you right now. And then May said, it's really funny because I was struggling today, and then you just showed up at my door like an angel. And I was like, oh, well, I'm very glad that you feel that way. I was very afraid that she was going to be mad at me. But so far it's going good. And eventually, like I said, I was freaking out on her. And she was like, you shouldn't be alone right now, you should come over. And I was like, is your boyfriend going to be mad? And she said, I really don't care at this moment, you know? And that shocked me because before, it was just like, because he was asleep. They were on a Discord call. He fell asleep. I thought she was going to be like, let me wake him up and ask if it's okay. But she said, he's asleep. Just come over. We'll eat the sushi, and we can just talk for a while, so you're not alone. And I put up a fight at first. I was like, you know, you don't want to be alone with me. I'm embarrassing. I'm upset. You shouldn't see me like this. But she persisted that I hang out. And I really wanted to. From when she first said it, I wanted to, but it's self-preservation to push everyone away from me so that no one hurts me. So I drove over there. I brought sushi. It was actually really good. I don't like the raw fish sushi. It was teriyaki chicken. It was pretty good. We had a fun time. I forgot how there's a big ant here. I forgot how easy it is to laugh with her. And it's just like, you know, she thinks everything I do is funny, and she likes everything that I do, and it's just, you know, something I don't know, I don't have with my best friend right now. And she just can't be there for me. Like, literally, she can't be there for me. She lives too far away, and I just needed someone to be there, and I wasn't close enough to anyone. But me and Mace have a soul bond, you know. We've known each other since 6th grade. And we've shared a lot of the same struggles. And she thinks that I have a borderline personality disorder because I don't know. And then I started to think about it, and I was like, maybe, you know, this is kind of weird behavior for me. Maybe something happened. You know. I don't know. So, that is my update. Surprisingly, I've been very clear, and I've been so happy now that I just brightened up when I just had a friend to hang out with. And it's just, you know, it wasn't like she didn't care what she had to do to get me over there. She was like, you know, my grandma's asleep, my uncle's asleep upstairs, they don't know that you're here, we just gotta be quiet, but you can come and hang out. And they never figured out that I was there, which is good. Sorry, I'm just watching the ant here. I don't want him to crawl on me. Okay. So, yeah, I actually woke up early today. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. I think I came home at like 12:30, because I left really late. It was like 10:30 by the time I got there. And I woke up at like almost 7, and I actually stayed awake. I never do that. I could never stay awake because I never have anything to look forward to in the morning. So I'm just gonna sleep until I have to go to work, because what else am I supposed to do? I can't get out of bed anymore, and I have no creativity anymore. I just have no motivation to do anything. Luckily, the sun is coming back out. I've been planting flowers, I've been gardening. I feel very motivated now, and this is the first time in so long that, like, I thought I was gonna go back to sleep, but I really stayed awake and I watched TV with my brother. Although I still suffer, I always feel like I want to be alone, but I try really hard to not do that, because one day, you know, he's gonna move away, and Mace is planning on moving away to Norway or something, which is actually very common with my friends. They like the Norse region. But yeah, so I know I've been struggling a lot lately, and YouTube's like my only outlet a lot. I almost made a video, but I was talking to MC when I was having a freak out, so it actually helped to talk to someone instead of making a YouTube video instead. And I also listened to Achilles Come Down for 3 days straight, and when I listen to that song, genuinely it makes me cry. Like, I can't even sing it without crying. It's such a beautiful song, and apparently, I was telling him, I was like, oh yeah, I've been listening to that song all the time, and he was like, oh yeah, that was like your mental breakdown song, like, in like 2021, and I was like, how the hell do you remember that? Because I didn't remember that. So I guess that was my mental breakdown song, as well as Eleanor Rigby. I had a mental breakdown to that song too. And also Gamzee's, I think it was Calliope Circus or something? I don't remember. But those are my mental breakdown songs. I'm probably gonna make a playlist of my mental breakdown songs, because they're just iconic like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video. I thought I was gonna like edit, I was gonna need to edit this video, but honestly, I don't really think that I have to. In reality, I think that the video is pretty clear, you know, and it's 15 minutes. That's not that bad. I usually make like 30-minute videos trying to explain myself. Maybe it's just that I'm outside and I'm not distracted as much anymore, but yeah. I've been feeling so much better now that it's just been a day, but I feel so much better, and I'm really hoping that we don't have any more fights about stupid shit. Because also, you know, her boyfriend has BPD, she has BPD, apparently I got BPD, we're all freaking bipolar, so sometimes those are not good combinations, and sometimes shit can go really wrong with that, so, I just wanted to make this, and also it was Homestuck Day, the day that I went to go see her, which is very interesting. I pointed that out. I was like, today's Homestuck Day, by the way, it's the anniversary of Homestuck, so that's nice. It's like, what, like 15th anniversary, I think, of when it was released. I don't know how to do math, but 2009, so I just find that really interesting, because last time we really talked and were really friends, I was just getting out of my Homestuck phase, and we were super close during my Homestuck phase, 2020 to 2022, and just the beginning of 2023, we stopped being friends, and we talked once in a while, but like I said, we had more fights, so I just want to update you guys. I've been feeling better now. I still got sexual trauma I gotta deal with, and I'm still very moody and very unstable, but I'm a lot better now that I have someone that I'm comfortable talking to. So, yeah, I hope that it stays that way, because if it doesn't, you're gonna find out, because I'm gonna end up making YouTube videos about it. So, have a great day. Oh, this camera is hot. Look at this. These are my flowers. I bought these. And then I was sad. I was just really moody a few days ago, and I bought these mini ones. And it's freaking so hot outside, but it's not the last frost yet, so I have to wait to do all my planting, and I'm nervous that I'm not going to have any motivation to do it afterwards. So I'm really hoping that Thursday is the last frost day, because it's going to go down to 29 degrees. So I gotta cover all my damn plants and all my damn seeds. Whatever. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.